Hello and welcome to our live reactions to this Ghost of Tsushima themed state of play. Today I'm joined by Keith,
Ah!
Couch Capades,
Woo!
and Tim.
Yo.
Yeah, we got it. We got it right. We got the finger pointing right. I'm going to start this off, before we get into any major discussion, I'm going to start this off by, expectations have been a big thing in a lot of these Summer Game Fest reaction streams. So I'm just going to set the tone right now. I'm reading directly from the PlayStation blog post put out yesterday or the day before. It says, and I quote, "The episode will be focused entirely on Ghost of Tsushima, coming out to PS4 July 17th. You'll get an extended new look at gameplay footage, including exploration, combat, and more. The current cut is clocking in at around 18 minutes, give or take. And just to be clear, there won't be any PS5 news or updates in this episode. Just a big, beautiful look at Sucker Punch's PS4 open world epic." So right off the bat, no PS5, no other games. Normally,
I'm cool with it.
Normally when they have these state of play things, they have a few cool announcements leading up to their big showcase. This is pretty much just going to be a Ghost of Tsushima gameplay video.
They'll probably save the announcements for something else.
Yeah. But it does excite me in terms of I guess they think Ghost of Tsushima is a good enough game to showcase on its own.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
I mean, when you think about it, this game was originally supposed to come out this time next month. It got pushed because Last of Us 2 got pushed, etc. But, every time I see this game, my jaw is dropped and I'm like, wow, that's a really good gameplay demo. And we've seen lots of gameplay from this so far. But yeah, it's been a while since we've seen it. My hype's sort of tempered a little bit. So I think 2 months before they spring the trap is just this is going to get my hype levels up again.
Yeah, and I will say I tend to expect pretty good things from games that SIE is contributing to.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Sony doesn't put their mark on a lot of bad games.
Yeah. At least not half decent games, right? You never get a 60 on Metacritic,
Yeah.
It's the whole concept behind their PlayStation Studios initiative, right? To make it more clear that we put our stamp of approval on this. It's good.
It's the old Nintendo seal of approval.
Yeah.
I was actually about to say the same thing.
It's the exact same thing, yeah. So yeah, I have no confidence that what we're about to see is going to get us all hyped and wanting to buy that game. Will I have finished Last of Us 2 my third time around before this game comes out? Possibly. But yeah, I think this is the last two hurdles that Sony do have to push through before they begin to talk about the PS5. These are the co-swan songs of the PS4, and then after that it's going to be all steamrolling towards next gen.
What a good way to go out, too. Jesus, Last of Us Part 2 and everything we've seen so far of Ghost of Tsushima is fantastic. My biggest question about this game is how Soulsborne-y is it? And I really hope it's not, to be absolutely honest.
Let's get something different.
I want something different. I want something crazy, and I just want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I want something fast-paced yet tactical.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For me, I'm all about the vibes, I mean? That's my number one thing in third-person action games is the vibes it lays down, and I got that from some of the gameplay we've seen in the past. I want to be this cool-ass ghost samurai and cut down just the normal enemies, and then the big enemies. I want to have a big epic kung fu shogun fight. So I want to see more of the combat this time around.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, what you're saying is you want Ubisoft to go and actually make a proper Japanese Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, essentially.
I think this is one of the best we're going to get, and I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with it in Sucker Punch's hands. They're going to show the fallen leaves at the start of this, and that's already going to get me in the mood, get me all giggly. I can't wait.
I will say there's, I think, only about one game that I would say is performed poorly for SIE, and that would be Detroit Become Human.
Right. Yeah.
PC Gamer. Well, that got a 78 on Metacritic.
Yeah, it wasn't
So
bad.
that's
I have a
not
lot of friends who
terrible.
really like it. A few friends who
But
really
then-
like the game.
But then PC Gamer gave it a 61%.
Oh, it did go to PC, didn't it? recently.
Yeah, it came to PC through Epic Game
Yeah.
Store, I believe. Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Oh, don't tell me they're docking points just because it went to the Epic Game Store. I could see
Oh,
that.
probably.
I don't know.
that's the
I don't know
total
what
redeem
PC
ball.
Gamer stance is on that. Premiere will begin shortly. They're teasing us, man.
All right, yeah, we're at a 2-minute timer.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Yes. Good
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, this is like a weird thing that all YouTube premieres do, and the music's always way too loud.
I mean,
I
I
do
have it
wanna-
turned down pretty low.
I do want to check PlayStation's Twitch too.
Just in case it's faster.
Yeah.
Grab that real fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, Detroit Become Human, there's a lot of like SIE games similar to that where even if it doesn't do well on the whole, it what were we gonna say? Tom?
Twitch stream is ahead by about 10 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with YouTube just because I can like rewind easily and stuff.
Okay.
And I think it's more like synced across the board than Twitch. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say like SIE. Generally, when a game doesn't do well like across all critics, it normally is a game that like tries to appeal to like a niche and really nail it. Like if you like David Cage games, from what I understand, like Detroit Become Human doesn't split from the formula too hard. You know what I mean? You know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
So people who like that are gonna like that. I do say that though, Dreams did pretty well across the board, and I didn't think that would be like a mass appeal game at all. It's not even really a game; it's a game engine.
Yeah, I forget. Was that same developers as Little Big Planet?
Yep, Media Molecule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird because I always thought like that was some of the genius behind Little Big Planet was they had the mascot attached to it, so like it looked like a video game. But Dreams did just as well, if not better, so good for them. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see it.
Ooh, the
So
glowy
about-
yellow bar.
5 seconds behind you.
Okay.
The beep.
I don't even need to have my volume to hear that beep.
This could be the last state of play that has that. Beep. Could be a new beep.
Could
Blood and
be.
gore. Blood and gore. Partial nudity. Let's go.
Oh no,
What? No.
we're at 18
yeah.
plus,
What
right on
should
this.
they?
Yeah. I think so. Fallen leaves.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason Connell from Sucker Punch Productions. We have a lot to show you today about Ghost of Tsushima. Combat, customization, special modes. But first, let's take a look at how you explore the world of Tsushima.
I feel like we're
I am.
walking up to the Master Sword.
Yeah, I'm all about this guy's voice right now, just like casually leading me through it, you know. Soft voice.
Come with me as we become a ghost of Tsushima. Like, okay, yeah, I'm already in. Let's go.
Follow me, and I will be your dream guide onto your world of meditation.
Speaking of Zelda, that's like a straight up Breath of the Wild shot.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Saving, so you know this is real
Exploration
gameplay.
part of our open world design since the very beginning.
Here we go.
But you can't have exploration if you don't have curiosity. So we've continually asked ourselves, how can we let the island guide you in the most thematic and immersive ways possible?
I see what they're doing.
Cool map.
Swear to
Oh,
God, if they
wow.
jump off this cliff and he pulls out a like sailcloth.
I'm 100% in then.
If he just uses his hat.
And did he suddenly hear a wahoo?
We have partnered with Nintendo. And whoa, whoa.
Really?
Yeah, emphasizing the wind here.
Yeah.
The wind's
that?
pointing you in direction.
But do you go with the wind or against the wind?
Oh,
Oh, the wind's
With-
pointing to your waypoint?
Yeah,
I think it is.
Sick.
Okay, I
That's
dig
really
that.
good. Because like that has been a problem with open world games with me for a long time is just like I'm basically looking at the minimap and not the other 90% of the screen because I'm following the waypoint.
Well, I think there was rumors a couple months ago about them talking about how they're just throwing almost everything out the window, and your waypoints are supposed to be so much more natural. And well, wind, that's natural. I was like, okay. And, like the HUD is so minimal.
Yes.
Oh my!
Oh, there you
can
go.
call the
Point
gust
in
of
the right
wind,
direction.
Oh, he picked up the bamboo while on the horse. That's
Thank
Oh,
God.
that's beautiful.
take that, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Seriously.
Yes.
Oh, it's an issue.
God.
I'm digging this so far.
Sick. What did he just run by there? It looked like some conflict was happening.
Oh, there was a bunch of animals attacking each other.
Oh, cool.
I have it full screened.
Oh, they even call it a guiding wind.
Guiding wind can take you to all kinds of locations in the game, like this farmstead that's been taken over by the Mongols. It can
Bonus
also take you to your
objectives.
next big story moments,
Okay,
or
here
even
we
help
go.
you find rare collectibles. But what about the things that you don't know about, that you haven't seen yet, that you don't know exist? Keep your eyes peeled for other visual cues. Smokestacks on the horizons, interesting and odd-shaped trees, or maybe even animals trying to get your attention.
Yep, I figured this is how they were doing it.
What? So they really are just going, here's the world, live in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
There's so little UI, and I believe that this is what the game will look like when I'm playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Even the bird's gonna be your waypoint. Yeah.
Yeah, they want you to stay focused in the world and
Stay
not
away, my
care
lord.
about the UI. I love that.
Spirits of vengeful samurai haunt this forest. Let's go, Nobu.
You don't have to. You can just kind of get close to what you're picking.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Abandoned house.
Yellow trees are marked by fox stats. Okay.
I wonder if you see like one of the animals in the left corner of your eye, like if he follows that, does it lead to the PS5 reveal?
Sir?
Pay respect to the fox. Pay respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, so you praying to shrines will upgrade stats.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Tsushima
ignore
is
the guy
rich
that was
with
on the ground.
exploration
Yeah, there's a
and
bloody
discovery.
man on the ground,
Whether you're
but
just
Yeah.
following
cool,
a
whatever.
string of torii gates that'll lead you to a high mountain shrine, or maybe it's just a fox trying to show you something hidden in the woods.
You can pet the dog and Ghost of
Bring a sense of
Tsushima.
adventure and let the wind
Or
guide you.
pet the fox, which
Yeah.
some would argue is better.
Yeah. Like,
Lord Sakai.
I'm hoping this is gonna be a good game because they already got me for a pre-order.
I got the collector's edition.
Let's not talk about it.
I pre-ordered it the first trailer they showed.
So what does the collector's edition come with?
I wanted the statue. I wanted the statue so bad, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna happen.
How much is it?
Let's not talk about it.
I think it was like 150.
Could be worse.
Let's not talk about John's pre-ordering habits, now shall we?
Let's not talk about John getting banned from
Hi,
Kickstarter a
this
few
is Nick
times.
Fox from Sucker Punch.
Just a few times every year.
Now we just showed
Hey,
you some
combat time.
exploration, but let's switch gears and check out some
Which,
combat.
loving the armor change, by the way.
Yes.
I wish it wasn't. Stop I said 1060p. Butthole.
If you've ever seen a samurai movie, you know what to expect. Two warriors sizing each other up, waiting for
Vibes.
the other to make the first move.
Oh, this is a freaking vibe.
Oh yes.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, now that's what I wanted.
This is like an anti-Dark Souls. I imagine like you'll not move a lot
As
in
you can
combat.
see, the Mongols are everywhere on this
Oh
island.
my god,
For Jin to
yes.
succeed,
I feel
he
like
has
I'm
to
gonna
use
be in a
real
samurai
skillful
movie.
precision in fighting them. No wasted energy. Every strike must count.
Deflecting arrows.
Shut up. That's great.
Oh yeah. Lots of parrying in this game.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Good. There you go.
It's really interesting to me to see like classical sword fighting, like non-anime sword fighting
Yeah.
in a game like this.
Anime has tainted your brain.
I also like. Someone help me. Anyone see like a stamina bar anywhere? I'm not seeing one.
No.
I like
Mm.
this health bar is actually a bunch of moons.
Was that the health bar?
That was the
No,
health
the-
bar
Pretty
on
sure
the
it was.
bottom left, I think.
Oh wow.
The health bar was the red bar below it.
I thought they had the red bar below it too. I thought that was just kind of maybe you were able to build up a
Okay,
special or something.
So that was Jin fighting as a samurai.
I don't
But
know.
now
It
let's
looks like
see
it
him
was
take
going
on
down,
the
not
same group of Mongols
necessarily
as
up.
the
But I don't know.
dishonorable Ghost. As the Ghost, he'll use every dirty trick he can think up to even the odds, even using fear as a weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
Pretty standard. Throw a rock.
Scary
You can
rock
get
too.
rocks. You can fill up your pouches with rocks. Oh, I think the moon was showing that you were in the water stance. I think that's what it was.
Okay, so
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Hopefully they'll tell us that, but maybe not.
So
Probably
you get to
not.
play your way, essentially. You can go in, be samurai, guns a-blazing, or you can go
Sneaky sneakies.
sneaky, and I think I know what I'm going to be playing as.
One thing I really hope is that if you do these stealth sections, and it seems kind of like this is the idea they're leaning towards, I hope they make throwing like a kunai knife at someone, like I hope they make that a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because like the whole point with shuriken and kunai was not to kill, it was you would throw it into pieces of wood to distract people.
Okay.
Oh, you know, freaking Gaijin Goomba's going to go all ham on this trailer.
Yeah, probably.
I actually like that he got the guy in the back and his shirt pulled his back. I was like, that's actually really, really cool attention to detail.
I mean, there's that guy on YouTube, Shadiversity. I wouldn't be surprised if he does a deep dive on this. Okay, so they are using kunai for killing.
For only with stabbing, though.
It looked like they had some throws in there.
Oh, I'm behind.
Also learn to fear the ghost. Use that to your advantage. Okay.
Okay.
I love these little pop-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're very unobtrusive, but they still give you the information.
And you don't have the guy speaking over it like we are.
Yeah. You know, we just have us.
Shots,
Yeah.
Naki. Shots.
Shot at herself, Naki. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
What, is that not what you were here for?
Ooh. I'm going to love this game.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm really gonna like it.
Yeah.
I'm loving the music. the dynamic, how it changes.
He keeps throwing a grappling hook icon. Did we see a grappling hook? Or am I imagining it? No, yeah, we did. He swung. Yeah, he swung.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh.
He is.
I respect.
I don't think John's gonna be able to play this game on stream.
No, this might be it's for John kind of
Yeah.
game, and for something else possibly.
Creepy when you say it like that.
It really does.
Nice.
Very destroyed.
You might have noticed that while fighting as the samurai, or sneaking around as the ghost, Jin had on a different set of armor. That's because the armor in this game actually gives you different mechanical advantages. It's not just the way it looks. It helps accent your chosen playstyle. As you explore the world, you'll discover Omamori charms. They'll give you an edge in battle. But more importantly, as your legend grows, you'll develop all new techniques which transform Jin from a samurai into the ghost. But the thing is, you get to decide how those techniques evolve and grow over time. It's always worth keeping an eye out for dye flowers. Find enough of them and you can change the color of an armor. So not only do you get to choose how the ghost gameplay evolves, but you can fine-tune the look as well.
Shut up.
Well, we found out what I'm doing in your game.
Make me pretty.
There better be pink flowers.
We were talking about this yesterday, Tim.
It wouldn't be a Sucker Punch game if it didn't have photo mode. In our new photo mode, we have features such as
photo
color
mode.
grading, depth of field, so you can focus on the right objects. We have a bunch of new features that really underline the motion and movement that's so great about our game. You can control the wind's direction, the speed, you can change out the
beautiful.
particles to different types of leaves and fireflies.
Oh, it's like GIF mode.
You can even select a track of music from our original score that might be a little bit more fitting. So if you're into doing a photo, or maybe you actually want to do a video, there's something here
Video
for you.
mode. Step
Here's
it
a few
up.
that I've created.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
So just expect me to walk in and take like half an hour to take a little video or something.
That's fine.
Ooh, nice.
A Japanese voice track option with subtitles is a perfect fit for our game. So I'm happy to say that before the
Okay.
first scene even
Offering it
starts,
right out the gate,
you'll be
that's
able
good.
to turn this option on.
Before the first scene even starts.
Good. That's the only way I want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
何を申す
お侍どころじゃないよ。このお方は猛虎を打ち滅ぼすため。
Here at Sucker Punch, we are huge fans of samurai cinema.
Well, that's
we
a
wanted
note
to
to
create
Seven
a
Samurai.
way for you to feel like you're
Yeah.
playing your favorite samurai movie. So we created a windy, black and white, film
Can you
grained
put the
out
whole
mode
damn
that you
thing
can
in
turn
black and
on
white?
from the very beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Just the replayability of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Love the soundtrack.
Sucker Punch. Release the soundtrack on vinyl. I'll buy it.
The people here are playing in black and white mode and then go and pick up the flowers and customize their outfits and like it doesn't change anything. They're like what's going on?
I know.
Today, we've shared with you some of the unique ways that you can explore the
That's a
island of
nice feature to
Tsushima.
have.
Yeah.
We've also shared with you some of the ways that you can fight as a samurai, or assassinate as the ghost, or customize Jin, or play in special ways. But we have so much more to show you in the future. Ghost of Tsushima comes out on July 17th. Thank you so much for watching today. We'll see you later.
Good showcase.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order in July. You got my pre-order.
There you go.
There's only been 3 games this year that's gotten it.
Nice.
There you go.
All right.
And now for the PlayStation. No.
There you go. Holy crap.
All right. John and Rose, let's start off with you.
Okay.
What did you guys think overall?
I'm very happy that I'm getting a downloadable horse Hero of Tsushima in-game skin kit. Oh, it's the mask. I got a mask of Ghost of Tsushima
Ooh.
and a scroll, a steel book, a nice little 48-page mini art
John
book.
had to look up what he's
Like,
getting.
what
with the
am I getting on this
collector's
thing?
edition.
Okay, let's be honest. That was freaking awesome.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I like that it's from the get-go, you know, that you're supposed to be in that world and you're supposed to live there. Let's take as much video game-y stuff away as possible
Oh, yeah.
just for you to just be there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to just sit there and just spin the camera for 2 hours straight, just looking at everything.
Now, that being said, I can also see us spending half the day playing Ghost of Tsushima and then the other half of the day playing Paper Mario.
Ghost of Tsushima.
True. I mean, we do all of it, but
It's
God,
like
that
a
was
little bit of back and forth
that
here.
was great. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. You guys
Very
need to do like couch computer streams where like Rose is playing Paper Mario on her Switch and John's playing this, and you like both have it hooked up so that
We should
like
split screen.
when John's
Think
just
I
like
might do
rotating
that.
the camera, you switch to Paper Mario, and it's just like, John, let's check in with you. What are you still rotating the camera? Okay.
Let's check in with John.
Yeah.
I'm
Keith?
here still spinning. Thank you.
Keith, how cool was the like interacting with the environment stuff, like the guiding wind and like following the animals to lead to hidden treasure? How cool was
I mean,
that?
I think that's pretty unique. There's not many games that, you know, allow you to do that. Most of the games these days that have that open exploration, you put a waymarker there and it'll put a big glowing pillar saying, "Come get me, come get me."
Yeah.
And you'll go, okay, I'll go to the pillar of light, and then you'll branch off. But now it's, oh, I'm following the wind. The
Yeah.
wind guides me where I'm going. And if I see something in the distance, oh look, and there's an animal that's breaking away from my wind. I'm gonna follow that.
Yeah.
And now you don't have to worry about missing anything in the environment. And I think it's
Yeah.
pretty outright neat.
I loved how much they emphasized that like this is the closest possible thing to playing a samurai movie you'll ever get. And because of
Yeah.
that, that's why there's like basically no UI unless we really need it. And you can like have the black and white grainy film cover, and you can have this dope ass photo mode. Like that's what I said at the start of the stream, right? I want the vibes, I want to feel like I'm in the world. And that was like top to bottom what they were talking about. It was neat.
Yeah.
Tim, how did you feel about the combat showcase? They sort of showed two methods of combat, sort of like going in katana blazing and the sort of stealthier ghost mode. How did you feel about what you saw?
Ghost mode, like everything kind of seemed pretty standard fare. Like I understood how things worked. It was pretty apparent how they were doing things. I could see that being on a controller, and I could see how I would play that. Honestly, not quite as much with the initial stuff they showed of the samurai.
Yeah.
Like the further they got into that, where they had the actual like, all right, I'm standing here in the middle of a group of guys fighting all of them. I'm doing individual swings, not just one hit killing people. That I could kind of understand. I really didn't understand the initial part of it of like, all right, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to just kill this guy by drawing my sword.
Yeah.
Like, how are they gonna kind of calculate that stuff? Is it like a parry system? Are there specific timings that you have to hit to actually get those one-hit kills? Like, I'm very curious about how that aspect of the combat will function, because it seemed different from pretty much anything I've played.
Yeah. From what they've shown on past trailers, I guess the idea is that these like little grunts are supposed to be like very easy to kill, and only if like you're surrounded by them in huge numbers are you gonna actually feel threatened. And then they didn't show it off too much in this mode, but they sort of hinted at it with the like challenge stuff, that there is going to be these harder enemies that you fight one-on-one that is going to be like more difficult. You're going to have to think about what you're doing more, and it's not going to be a one-hit kill thing.
Yeah.
The stealth looked pretty sick. That looked like Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Before I forget, I noted it down here because I was like answering the door. What was the thing with the flute? I missed the flute thing. What was the flute doing?
I think you're just playing the flute.
Okay, I thought I read something about a flute that was like important and you could do something with it.
So I remember him going up to the guy with the flute, but then I don't think he ever actually talked to him because he went and followed the fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah.
Look, all I know is you can pet the fox.
Yeah, you can pet the
That's
fox.
what I got distracted with.
It looks so cute and fluffy.
Rose, how was this presentation wise, you think, today?
I mean, for what it wasn't bad, but not nearly enough Isabel. No.
That's going to be the running gag, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is why I don't come to you with questions.
It was really good. I thought it was really good. I liked seeing that there was almost no UI. This is not my kind of game, but I can see enjoying watching John play through it.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
But definitely not enough Isabel.
I thought for like an episode using like the state of play format, it was very, very good. Very few times did I feel like I was being sold something. There was very little voiceover except for the very start, and also like when they were showing or speaking key information to you, and then most of the time it was just that little like pop-up bar at the bottom just telling you little extra bits.
That lower third thing was actually really, really nice because like they did it right too, where it wasn't intrusive. Like, oh, I'm watching. I need to know what you're doing right now. Oh, I got to read what I'm doing too. No, it's just like it popped in real fast. Oh, by the way, you can do this, and maybe 15 seconds later they jumped and did it. I'm like, oh, thank you for giving me
I think I also missed like 2 or 3 of the lower thirds. Like I got distracted by the gameplay. I was just like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was like so pretty to look at, and you're just like, oh, there was a thing over there.
Yeah, I will have to go back and like watch through this a few times.
Oh, 100%. I'm going to watch this showcase like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
To me, the gameplay looked very much show, don't tell.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that tends to be
I love that in games.
Yeah, it tends to be what you're able to do if you have like a good quality game and you have a lot of it to show. Yeah, they didn't overstay their welcome either. They didn't like break it down with the developer interview. They didn't need it. The game's coming out in 2 months. This is what it is. Bye.
Yeah.
That's what I preferred. They didn't give any spoilers away from the story. They just said, here's what you can do as the ghost. Here's what you can do as a samurai. Oh, look, we got photo mode and black and white mode. Have fun.
Give us your money.
It did look like just... I'll have to watch the trailer back a few times just to get all of it. But like, I was so impressed by sort of the small iterative things that they showed off in this trailer. Like just things like picking up the bamboos you're riding by on the horse and you don't slow down like an inch. And like the upgraded photo mode where it's now basically like a video mode where you can make these sick ass GIFs that's going to be all of my Twitter timeline in July. No doubt.
Yeah, and it's funny because I can't remember if I mentioned this on stream or not. But I mentioned to you, Finn, at one point that I really don't think photo mode should be like a selling point for games anymore.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
This is such a unique take on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That, like, I think it's warranted.
Yeah. It wasn't just there's a photo mode. It's like, look at what we've done to photo mode.
Yeah, we've taken the idea that you're understanding and we've pushed it.
Yeah.
And added video and a black and white.
Like,
you want to play a straight
The
samurai
whole
movie.
game.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, hell yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Well, like, because one thing I think of is like, what if they let you use it in the middle of a fight? So like you're sitting there and you've just slashed through a guy and it's got like the blood spraying through the air, but
Mhm.
then you go into photo mode and you hit that sideways shot of you slicing through the guy, but then you're able to like overlay like cherry blossom leaves
Yeah.
floating through the air as you're doing that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be very Sunheat Legend. You know they're gonna be doing that with the screenshots. of
They
it.
didn't showcase this, but one of the most compelling things to me about visually about the combat was the blood spatters. And I would
Mhm.
like to be able to. I'm gonna try this like a billion times before I get it right. I know in the game, but I would like to be like mid chop and have the blood splatter mid air, and then like have that captured in photo mode. I think that would look really
Yeah.
That attention to detail that we one thing that I saw, speaking of blood, is in that samurai mode when you finished all three of those guys, when Jin when he
Yeah.
like cleaned off the sword, he like shook it,
Yeah.
and you actually heard and saw the blood fall off the sword
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
he
the
sheathed.
flick.
I'm like, oh my god, that's great, thank you.
good.
Mm.
One of the things I was sort of interested to hear him talk more, only they didn't, which I guess I'll just have to like wait and see in game. But like I've been a big fan of a lot of, especially Assassin's Creed pushes this forward with customizing your items, where you can wear the armor and have the weapons with the good stats and just like change the look of them and not affect the stats in any way. It didn't seem like that was the direction they're going with in this. More so that there's some sort of element to all these different items you can wear that will enhance whatever method of gameplay you choose, whether it's like the stealth or the all-out guns blazing method of doing it. I would have liked them to talk a little bit more about like what those are exactly, but I guess I'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, they might view that as a spoiler.
Yeah.
They did say you can power up with charms and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that was another thing that like just sort of glanced over as well, was that like these charms do affect your stats and the way you play the game, but they evolve over time and you choose how they evolve. So that's another thing I'm gonna be really interested to see in game, how that affects the gameplay over the course of it.
this is gonna be really interesting from a player and game dev enthusiast point of view.
Yeah, I
So,
wonder
I mean-
just like, are they using the Horizon engine with this, or is it the engine they use for Infamous? I wonder.
Oh, I'd be kind of interesting if they got the Decima engine.
Yeah,
but just
that's
Horizon.
the name of it. Because like a lot of it did remind me
It
of
had the
Horizon.
feel.
Yeah, I had the
Yeah.
feel.
You know what other game used the Decima engine not too long ago?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Please tell me and who the main creator behind that game was.
Hideo Kojima's
Speaking-
Death Stranding.
Okay.
Well, and I was saying, speaking of Kojima, this feels as cinematic as a Kojima game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Kojima would, I have a feeling like Kojima might end up playing this game.
How? Yeah, go ahead.
So much less like a delivery boy game.
I'm not the
Much
delivery.
less Amazon-y.
I'm not a
So I don't know
messenger, I'm a delivery.
Rose has. I don't know if John even has. Have either of you actually played a Metal Gear Solid game?
I've
Oh
played.
god, I played.
I've played 1,
Sorry.
2, parts of 3. I didn't get to play it when I was younger. Not played 4, and I've yet to play 5.
There was a PlayStation 2 one. I think it was Sons of Liberty is the last one I actually played.
Yeah, that's 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Played
Yeah,
as
go
Snake
play
in
3.
Smash.
Yeah, I've tried a few times with 3. It's just other games have caught me off guard. But I do want to do like a sit through of all the Metal Gear games. It's just a big gap in my gamer profile.
I still remember when 5 came out, I had only played 3.
Okay.
And so I played through 1, 2, and 4 within the space of a week.
So you played it chronologically, I guess? Like in
Yeah,
main
I
game
guess
time?
technically, because 3 is the first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember doing that back when 5 came out, and still remember regretting the time at which I beat Metal Gear Solid 4, because I beat it at like 2 in the morning, and the final cutscene is like an hour plus long.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
Yeah,
That's like the biggest thing with that game. It's nuts.
it
And
won
I was
awards
sitting
for that.
there. I was sitting there thinking, it's 2 a.m. I don't want to do that boss fight again. I can't pause this. I guess this is my life now.
Yeah. On the notes of like cinematic gameplay, how important for you, Tim and Keith, especially, was it that they emphasized that you can play as the Japanese voice track right even before the first cutscene?
That's to me. I really like the original audio when I play games. So I will, if it's from Japan, I'll typically play it in Japanese
Okay.
with
Yeah.
subtitles.
Yeah.
Though I don't know
So-
that would be original audio for this.
No,
game.
yeah. Sucker Punch
Yeah.
is a California-based studio, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
So
So for this one, I'm a bit pulled
Mhm.
right now because
it
I
sounded
really want
great.
to play it, and it sounded great.
Yeah, from the short
but I
snippet
really
they
want to
showed.
play it in. I really want to play it in Japanese just for that samurai movie feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The funny thing is from what I could tell, and I kind of hope this isn't the case, but I feel like it might. It seemed like the lip flaps did not match the Japanese audio.
Yeah, it was very clearly
Mhm.
like a dub over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a
that
reverse
throws,
compound.
yeah, a reverse of that old stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. Depending on how long the game is and how much it really grabs me, I may do a playthrough in each voice.
Okay. Yeah, I think it does add some sort of element of replay value at the very least. Sort of like what Rose you were talking about with that like black and white what's it, samurai film aesthetic. Like you mentioned, like off the bat replay value. Like
But I'm gonna think
Because
about it.
I feel like a lot of people would play through it in English and color at first so that they can get a good idea of the game,
Mhm.
and then maybe do a second playthrough in black and white with Japanese.
I was actually about to say that. That might be the way I'll do it. That way
Yeah.
I understand the story, I know what's going on, and then go back into it and just
And
live
just
the feel,
artsy.
the art
Artsy
film
crap
concept,
out of that.
and then
Yeah.
just run with
Yeah.
that in Japanese.
Yeah.
I think that would be a very interesting, like,
Yeah.
stark contrast between the two. That might be the way we do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and one question I have as to the nature of the game is like, how much does the process of switching those filters interrupt gameplay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Because
good point.
if they have a way to do it quickly and cleanly,
Mhm.
like almost like a shortcut button, then I could see people running through the overworld and doing all the exploring in color, because
Yeah.
that's where a lot of the color really matters.
Mhm.
And then as soon as they get to a fight, like if there was a shortcut button, just shortcut button into black and white for the sake of the fight.
Yeah.
That
I
actually be
could-
cool.
Yeah.
As someone who's never like played Halo before until very recently, that's one of the like most fun things I keep doing in Halo: The Master Chief Collection. Just keep pressing tab and switching between old and new graphics and like comparing. And I'm like, whoa. Sometimes it looks better on the older graphics. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's cool aesthetic.
Yeah.
But yeah, something like a shortcut button for that would be really, really cool. So if they're gonna keep the touchpad, or wait, this is a PS4 game, so they already have the touchpad. Yeah,
Yeah.
just use the touchpad.
Touchpad now usually brings up the map.
Yeah. I think it's telling that based off an 18-minute gameplay showcase, we were able to get a much longer post-show than a 15-minute
Excellent.
Unreal Engine 5 demo
Oh.
followed by an hour-long interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
So man,
Well,
they
and
just
then
know
how-
what to show and when to show it.
How long was our talk about Xbox?
I have no idea. But I think it was
good.
about 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. So one instance of actual gameplay competes with like 10
Exactly.
instances of trailers.
Yeah. It's nuts. Like, we keep saying it, this is all we really want. Just give us
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it, don't advertise it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just give us gameplay.
Yeah.
Again, just give me something to latch onto.
Make me care.
But let me know what is coming so that I know how much to care.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us for now for our post show. Don't know when we'll be doing another one of these because there's not another Summer Games Fest thing currently advertised until June. So we'll see. Kilo will probably like let something slip on Twitter next week, but we'll see.
You'll probably
Oh,
shadow.
Yeah.
later.
Oh
We'll see
yes,
if
he has the Q&A. We won't be covering that because there's like probably going to be no announcement. There definitely is going to be no announcements, but like that's a cool little thing you can tune into if you're interested.
Yeah, we'll see if there's other industry events coming up too that end up being dropped by surprise.
Yeah, there's a few leaks that suggest that there might be more things before the end of May that we might see. So keep an eye on the schedules. Until then, we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.